Have you ever wondered what it would be like to trust God when no one else around you did? Long ago, in the early days of the world, people had forgotten about God. They chose to do wrong things, hurt one another, and live only for themselves. Everywhere God looked, he saw violence, selfishness, and evil. But there was one man who was different. His name was Noah. Noah loved God and tried to do what was right. He lived with his wife, his 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives. While everyone else ignored God, Noah listened to him. One day, God spoke to Noah. "People have become very wicked," God said. "I am going to send a great flood upon the earth, but I will save you and your family. Build a large ark." An ark was a huge wooden boat, bigger than anything Noah had ever built before. God gave Noah careful instructions. He told him exactly how to build it and promised that the ark would protect Noah, his family, and many animals from the coming flood. Noah believed God. Even though he had never seen a flood like the one God described, Noah obeyed. Day after day, year after year, Noah worked on the ark. As people walked by, they laughed at him. "Why are you building such a huge boat?" they asked. "There's no flood coming." But Noah kept working. He trusted God more than the opinions of people. Little did they know God's warning was real. Middle after many years, the ark was finally finished. Then God told Noah, "It is time." Soon animals began coming from every direction. 2 by 2 they came. Lions and tigers, elephants and giraffes, horses and sheep. Birds filled the sky while animals covered the ground. The sight must have been amazing. Noah, his family, and all the animals entered the ark. Then God shut the door. For a moment, everything was quiet. But then dark clouds gathered overhead. Rain began to fall. At first, it seemed like an ordinary storm. But the rain did not stop. It poured down day and night. Water rose across the land. Rivers overflowed. Streams became powerful currents. Soon, the whole earth was covered with water. The people who had ignored God's warning realized too late that Noah had been telling the truth. Inside the ark, Noah and his family were safe. Outside, the storm raged. The ark rocked on giant waves. Wind howled. Rain crashed against the wooden walls. Yet God protected everyone inside. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain continued to fall. Then, at last, it stopped. But there was still water everywhere. The ark floated on the vast waters for many months. Noah waited patiently. He trusted that God had not forgotten him. Finally, God sent a wind across the earth, and the waters slowly began to go down. One day, the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Still, Noah waited for God's direction. To see if the land was drying, Noah sent out a raven. Later, he sent out a dove. The dove returned because it could not find a place to rest. A week later, Noah sent the dove again. This time, it returned carrying a fresh olive leaf in its beak. Noah smiled. The waters were disappearing. Another week passed. When Noah released the dove again, it did not return. The earth was becoming dry once more. At last, God spoke. "Come out of the ark," he said. Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped onto dry ground. After spending so much time inside the ark, they were finally home. End. The first thing Noah did was thank God. He built an altar and worshipped him. God was pleased with Noah's faith and obedience. Then God made a special promise. As Noah and his family looked up into the sky, a beautiful rainbow appeared among the clouds. God said, "This rainbow is a sign of my covenant. Never again will I destroy the whole earth with a flood." Every time people see a rainbow, it reminds them of God's promise. The story of Noah teaches us an important lesson. Noah obeyed God even when others laughed at him. He trusted God even when he could not see what was coming. Because of his faith and obedience, God protected him and his family. Sometimes doing the right thing can feel lonely. Sometimes people may not understand why we choose to follow God, but Noah's story reminds us that trusting God is always worth it. When we obey God and remain faithful, He guides us, protects us, and keeps His promises. And just like the rainbow after the storm, God's faithfulness shines through even the darkest times. Thank you for listening to the story of Noah and the great flood. And remember, obedience to God brings protection, blessing, and hope.